Before you watch this video, part 1 is on this channel and part 2 is on Scott's channel. Let's go to the video. Okay, we are live. Good evening, good morning, where the hell, wherever you are. It's Victor, give me a break man, with... Unrested and his horde of howling monkeys in the background there.
Yeah, if you're hearing a lot of background noise, my two sons are having at it right now with a fight. So.
I think it's great that you have them in the background supplying realism, because that's what you and I do. We're I think... You're one of the other realistic real vloggers, as in not fake,
Yep.
We put our lives out there, right?
Anyway, a lot of ambience going in the background. It's true.
Little apple polishing here, as I say in Japan. Right?
Yeah. So what are we discussing today? What are we talking about?
So Unrested, Scott emailed me, I guess yesterday, and said, "Oh, did you hear about Fine Brothers?" And I'm like, "No, who are they? I don't remember. They sound vaguely familiar." Because I don't really watch a lot of the big YouTubers. But I did watch this controversy after you told me about it, and maybe I've only honestly seen those 2 videos of them.
Oh really?
Believe it or not, yeah. So, but I do think it does present an interesting moral dilemma or question that we can talk about. So, give me some background though. I don't really know much about them except that they had like 15 million views. I heard.
Yeah. We're talking about the Fine Brothers. It cut out for just a second, so I don't know if it recorded perfectly, but we're talking about the Fine Brothers, and they put out this React World video, and React World is a new company that they were starting up. Now, I guess I should say this before we get into the whole thing. They just retracted everything today. They canceled React World and everything. Okay. They kind of leveled themselves out. Anything that I'm going to be vitriolic and hateful about, I've taken back because they've retracted everything. So if I sound angry,
I still want to hear why everyone was angry and everything, because I'm not that angry yet, but we'll see.
But I know the comments will be lighting up right away. People will be like, "They've already said they're not going to do it, so take it down." Okay, so we know. So they put up this thing, the React World. Guess what, everybody? You can be part of our new React World. You can follow our format, because right now we're dealing with a lot of trouble with people stealing our format. They're blatantly just copying us, and we don't want that to happen. And you should help. The worst part about that is they said we implore you to boycott websites and companies that do that.
I saw that,
yeah. And,
so I've seen the 2 videos, the one presenting the idea and then one saying, "Hey guy," trying to explain it. Right? By the way, are they scripted? Because they go back and forth really smoothly.
Oh yeah, they're definitely scripted.
So they write all that shit out? Like, okay, your turn, your turn, your turn?
I'm sure. It's
pretty impressive either way.
I think they're good public speakers. I mean, they wouldn't be, 13 million strong on YouTube if they weren't. So they said, now you can go ahead and join us, a part of our React World. We're not an MCN, we're not a mass channel network, but we're like an MCN because we're saying you can join us, and then we'll take a percentage of what you earn when you make videos, and you can use all of our different stuff and resources. Of course, when people actually checked their site, they didn't have any resources. It was even so bad that
really?
Yeah, they didn't have any they're like, at first their fact said, we currently don't allow you to use any of our logos, our watermarks, our name, or anything. And then people were super pissed about that, so they changed the fact and said, we're working on logos and stuff that you can use. So, and then they also said, the other part that I thought it was really crap was, we're not an MCN, so if you get hit with a copyright strike because you're reacting to some popular video, we're not going to allow you to, use that to, we're not going to fight for your content to be like, the copyright taken away. Like, we're not going to have lawyers here.
So they're an MCN, but they only provide you with maybe some logos and the right to use their name, React to.
That's the thing, though. They said they're not an MCN. But people are saying exactly what they're confused, because it sounds like an MCN, right?
Right.
Like they're doing stuff just like an MCN.
Right.
You make videos for them, say that you're part of React World, they take a percentage of what you do. But they said MCNs are horrible. If you read their fact, it said, "Are you an MCN?" And it said, "No, we do not believe in their horrible practices and them taking percentages of people, money and stuff like that. But we're React World, and we take."
But they're going to take percentage of your.
Yeah, that's why everyone's just like, what the hell are you saying then? Like, as soon as their video starts, they're like, we've really seen YouTube almost kind of fall apart with it becoming more and more like Hollywood, and we don't want it to dissipate into something very corporate, so we're going to be, and then
corporate.
They just, in corporate, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's where, I think that's one of the reasons people were angry. Now, on top of that, they said, you're going to be allowed to use the format that they created. And I think people were super pissed about this too because they're saying they created a format that is unique. Which
I've seen a few of those videos, like old people react to this, or right, that kind of stuff, right? Kids react to. I've been asked to be in a couple of those, but I always said well, no, that just doesn't seem interesting to me. So I've always, once in a while I click on them, but they're really popular from what I can tell.
Super popular. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. They're quality videos.
Oh, really?
They're entertaining. I mean, for us to deny that is, just hateful. I mean, there's obviously 13 million people can't be wrong.
Right.
Definitely entertaining. There's a reason why people are watching these.
I noticed you're saying 13 million, but they were actually 14 million before, right?
Oh, that's true. They've lost 1 million subs.
Really? That's amazing.
1,150,000.
So, as fairly small YouTubers, what can we learn from this? I mean, because they're like 15 million, right? So, or they're 14 million, 14.9, I think was the number I heard. So, how could they make such a miscalculated step? I'm confused by that.
Their biggest problem is their want for a trademark. And there's other stuff behind it too. Okay, so they want to trademark the name of their show, React. Now they're saying we're not trademarking just the word. Like you can still use the word React, but we're calling our brand React. And if you try to brand yourself as React, which I mean that gets into some really nebulous, vague like kind of trademark ideas. So like we can say React, but we can't call our videos React. So
well, you know, Facebook has tried to copyright book.
But you know, Sony's tried to copyright Let's Play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sony tried to trademark Let's Play. Well, trademark's stronger than copyright.
I heard quite a few sites have been taken down because they say something book. I don't remember them like cookbook or something, cookbook.com. Those get taken down by Facebook because they've got these lawyers that basically they can do whatever the hell they want. And even though it's not fair, they overpower you with money and lawyers. They can keep you in courts forever. Nobody can fight that.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe that encouraged them to try to copyright. They did it, so maybe we can do it. But I actually don't see anything wrong with copyrighting the idea of react to something, like kids react. Why would that be bad? Why would that be wrong to say kids react? This is the kids react video, official kids react video.
So you're saying it's bad? It's you don't understand why they would want to corner the market on kids react?
No, I don't understand what's wrong with actually copyrighting kids react. And if someone took your kids react title and tried to make a video that pretended to be part of your channel, I can see being pissed off about that. But the word react alone, no.
See, but that's what they've done though in the past, and they're guilty of that. Before Elders React, there was Seniors React, and they kept hitting it with copyright strikes until it was completely taken down, even though Seniors React was created before the Fine Brothers Elders React.
You're kidding.
No.
Oh, well, that's just dishonest.
Yeah, exactly. And there's also Kids React to Old Technology on Ellen DeGeneres' show, and they made Kids React, and they got really pissed off. They did a Twitter feed about how they were really pissed that she was having that show and not asking them about making that show when as if they owned it. And they also want to trademark celebrities. Yeah.
Well, the kids react to. Okay, this is what I think would be okay if you had a show called "This is a Kids React Video." And then kids react to technology. That would be okay. You could call yourself an official kids react video, but the title alone, kids react to technology. That's just a description of what's happening in the video, right?
Yeah, I mean, kids say the darndest thing. How long was that around? Way before.
Yeah.
So I mean, again, they didn't.
And that comes from the mouths of babes. I mean, that's an old idiom or proverb or something. So
yeah.
So how do they get it in their heads that they could get away with this?
Well, that's the thing. I don't understand how they made that misstep. I don't understand how they didn't see. I think,
their video sounds like they were getting screwed because they're like, we have, people are stealing our product.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing though. They really weren't. I mean, people had made React videos long before they had ever been around. People had been making React videos back in 2006, 2007. Even as we know. TV shows like VH1 and MTV's I Love the 80s, I Love the 90s had been making celebrity react videos long before even YouTube existed. Right. So to say that they owned it or felt like they were being taken advantage of, I don't know what they have basis to say that on either. I mean,
what I do imagine is they're huge, right? They get millions and millions of. Have you looked them up on Social Blade or something?
Yeah, they make something like $300,000 a year.
How many views a month?
Oh, I don't know actually. I just remember the money being around 300,000.
What's the channel name? Fine Brothers what?
They've got a couple. Fine. I think it's just normal Fine. I'm sure if you put in Fine Brothers, it's going to show up.
Oh. No, it doesn't show up. Maybe it's the Fine Brothers. I don't know. Well, here's the thing. Okay, you know how many. Well, I don't think we've ever talked about this, but you know what 1 million views is worth?
Now, what's that worth?
Anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000.
Okay.
And that's without promoting anything else. Like if someone decides to, pay you to put a link in something, then you can make more money that way. So.
Okay.
But if they're so we've got to figure out the Fine Brothers. Let me see. Let me find out what their official name is while we do this. I can actually cut this part out. Fine Brothers Entertainment. I'm sorry. That's what the Fine Brothers. Oh, that's what it's called. The Fine Bros.
Yeah, the Fine Bros. That's true. That's true.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So their channel has 3 billion views, almost 4 billion views.
Okay.
Wow. Oh my God, they're 48th video ranked in the world, 22nd top subscriber rank, and they get how many views a month? Daily are almost 4 million views a day.
Wow,
so
I'm
let's
just about to hit 4 million views after 6 years of doing YouTube.
Let's lowball this and say they're getting $3,000 a day, which is really lowball. So that's $90,000 a month, and that's really lowball. I'm also looking at their sub loss here. They have lost. They didn't lose a million views yet, but they've lost about over 300,000 subs.
Oh, okay. Well.
So hold on. If they're making that $90,000 a month, that means they have to pay taxes, right?
Yeah.
And when you're dealing with that kind of money, you have accountants and you have lawyers. Mm-hmm. And I'm betting somebody told them, "Hey guys, we could make more money if you license this." And maybe it was just bad legal advice.
That's true. That's possible.
I would probably. I don't know what if I were making $100,000 a month. Or $90,000 a month, or $3,000 a day, and on top of it, you got to pay taxes. You want to protect what you're getting, and there's 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
So that's still that's $1 million a year, right there.
Okay, but here's the thing. I would imagine that that's a possibility if it hadn't been in the past that they made that comment about Ellen DeGeneres. That they were like, "Why didn't she consult us about making that series?"
Well, but when you have that fear or that anger, you just get a lawyer and say, "What do you think?" And he's going to say what you want, right? Because
That's true. That's
the guy,
true.
well, actually, we could do legal. What do lawyers want to do? They want to take legal action, right? So that's one thing. But the other thing that got me about this that I wanted to talk to you about was the irony of the internet. So why do you think exactly people are angry? Because that's what I'd like to hear your opinion on.
There's multiple reasons, okay? I think there's some people who are... I'd say if you don't have your own YouTube channel, they might just be angry at seeing greed, okay?
Yes.
All right?
Okay.
I think if you have your own YouTube channel and you've been hit with a copyright strike before, you're worried about the vagueness of their parameters. We own that format. What exactly means you own that format? Does that mean...
No, that's all right. I can hear you fine.
They're going crazy. Look at this. I'm like a DDT on him over here.
You should copyright those screams.
I should.
2 boys fighting in the background. Let's copyright that.
So, I think people who've been hit with a copyright strike are afraid of the vagueness of that copying our format. I mean, what is your format? I mean, I don't know about you, but my format is I pick up a camera and I film myself on YouTube, and then I put up. So I mean,
that's my format. I think I'm gonna have to hit you up with a DMCA there.
Yeah, right. So that's the thing.
Right.
If I say my video is a React video, am I copying a piece of your format so I can get struck down? If I have a segue that's kind of looks like your segue, am I going to be copying your format and I get struck down?
Right.
This other guy, 8-Bit Sam, he got multiple videos taken down because he did kids react to video games, and his whole channel is only about video games. It's not about React. Yeah. And he didn't come out with that information. He never talked about it until they tried to make React World. And then he put all the screenshots of all the they hit him 8 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then his videos were doing well?
Those videos were that got taken down until they were like knocked down.
So the Fine Brothers basically, and they don't do that kind of video, right? The Fine Brothers.
They have kids react, but they don't have kids react to video games. They mostly have-
So they basically took money out of that guy's
oh
pocket.
yeah. They
Yeah.
just use their power to strike
Yeah.
against. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I can see that that's a legitimate reason for being angry. But another reason I think is because it's pretty obvious that they're trying to build a company and make money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And YouTubers, people who watch YouTube do not like us making money.
That's very true.
They hate it. They hate it if we make money.
Well, they hate it, and most people don't see it as a real job.
Right. Well, it isn't for you and me because we have other jobs, right?
Yeah, I mean, it isn't my job. I could never live off the money I made from YouTube.
This is my job right now. This school. I'm in the school right now, right? This is my job. So.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand why some people do. Usually they have other things going on along with it. I don't think people quite understand. People who say that, I don't think they understand what goes into editing. But then again, I guess you could defend them in the sense of you look at these reaction channels and some of them are garbage. You know, like Jinx. You know, he just sits there and eats popcorn and is like,
But at the end, you can't blame the video maker so much. I mean, if he's getting hits, he's getting hits, right?
He's doing something that's popular. I mean,
Right.
I feel like attacking reaction video people is kind of BS, especially. Guys, please.
That's all right.
I just can't even hear myself. Hold on 1 second.
Take him down, man! Take him down!
Guys, don't fight. Come on now. Oh man, just hit him in the face with a marble.
Oh wow.
That's why.
Give him a flake, you got to give him a